Hi, making another video. Holy moly. Well, I've had some fun fishing today, let's just say that. This is going to be a really short video because one of my fishing rods, you ready for this? Snapped in half. Like, just snapped. I'm pretty sure I can still fish with it. Duct tape and glue. Who knows? But anyways. Okay, here's the story on how I got this rod. So, Lake Powell houseboat, right? And I've learned a lesson. Don't look away from your rod for 1 minute or it'll get pulled in the water. So I had an ugly stick rod, and my uncle and my dad are talking about how their fishing rods would always get pulled in the water when they would look away. And I had my line in the water. I should have kept my bail opened so the line went out. Just wasn't thinking. So right after they're done telling those stories, my rod goes over the railing and just, see ya! Dives straight down to the bottom and never seen it. Well, never will see it ever again. So, after that happened, I went and bought this rod. And like, this is the coolest rod I own. Well, I own some pretty cool rods. But, today, after that, the lure video I made for all of you who watch, well, I said I was gonna go fishing. Didn't film it because couldn't find my GoPro and I wasn't catching anything, and I don't think you want to watch me not catch anything. So, you know, out there fishing, seeing fish in the water, and they usually don't, they can't really go upstream, so they go way downstream. So I was down there yesterday and I saw like a little trout. I think it was a trout. I don't know. I spooked it so I couldn't tell, but I was like, huh, okay, they're still here, right? So today I come down to the river, go fish, and not catching anything. So I go to my normal spot where I catch a lot of carp and catfish, thinking, okay, throw like I was throwing at first I was throwing a cricket lure. Nothing caught, nothing on that. So I was like, okay, next spot, power bait. Throw it out there, catch nothing on that, and I was like, okay, my phone's about to die. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna put on a lure, cast it out there 3, 4, 5 times before my phone died. So my last cast, and of course, I don't know why, but it always happens on my last cast, or my first. I don't know, I just don't have luck when it's usually my first or my last cast. But anyways, so my last cast, right, cast it out there, boom, gets stuck on a branch, and I'm like, oh crap. So I'm pulling at it, and this rod came with some pretty weak line. Like, I'm surprised I reeled in fish with it. Like, that line was pretty weak. Like, all you would have to do is set the drag and that line would snap. But I mean, it was tough enough to what was I saying? It was tough enough to apparently reel in a big fish, because I caught my personal best bass on this rod. So anyways, just sitting there trying to get it off, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna snap my line, go get my lure. I do not have that lure. That lure is still stuck to that fallen tree. It's hanging over the river. And I didn't want to get in the river because it's winter, there's snow down there. I didn't want to hit hypothermia, so I said, okay. Well, I'm going to snap my line off, and then all that line is still hooked to the lure, and if I can reach that line, I'm going to hurry and somehow yank it off of the tree branch with just that line I snapped. But no. So I pull one more time, and my rod decides to snap into two. Which I thought I got my lure because I heard a big, so I thought it ripped. So I kind of was like, oh, duck and cover, so hook didn't get in my face. I'm glad there's no hooks in my face, but my finger's swollen because when this broke, it snapped. It hit me both wrists, like somehow managed to hit here, and my finger is swollen because it snapped. And I'm sitting here just looking at my rod like, okay, that just happened. Where's the other half? So I find the other half. Not a very happy camper at this point. I'm like, well, crap, broke one of my best rods I have. So that line, fishing line, don't be fooled by weak line. It will prove to you how strong it really is. Because if weak line could do this to a fishing rod, like, that's crazy. So now, what I'm going to do with this rod, I ain't going to throw it away. I'm going to sand the parts down right here on both sides, glue it, duct tape it, and go hang it by my fishing, or my, not fishing pond, it's right in front of me, oh my gosh, fish tank. That's so hard to say, jeez. But yeah, there's that story. And imagine if I was using this bad boy right here, which would be the saddest day of my life, because I just got this today. Ooh, jeez. There's a hook sticking out of the plastic. But yeah, if I lost this lure, and I got this today, so yeah, I would be a very sad person. And this lure, I love this lure already. And I haven't even used it yet, but I know I'm going to catch some monster fish on this. And these ones are pretty cool, because you can custom paint them, which we're going to do in a couple of videos. I just got to find the right paint. So yeah, that's my story. So that's my luck in today's fishing. So, yeah. Poor fishing rod. I mean, what can you do? It happens, though. Well, I'm gonna sign out, so. Whoops.